Well, the official start of summer about a month away, but it already feels like it's here. Summer is here in the valley, right? Well, all week the temperatures have been in the 90s, on the verge of triple digits with the end of the school year approaching. We want to help you keep your kids hydrated, make sure that they eat really, really well, and that you have plenty of summer snacks, but they're eating the right snacks. And Terri Verason is a registered dietitian with the Dairy Council of Arizona. She's always got such great tips for us. How do we make sure that they're eating healthy, even though they're having a lot more snacks during the summer?
And that's the key, is making sure that you have the right foods available throughout the day, because they are kind of going to graze throughout the day. That's sort of what happens. And that's okay as long as you have those healthful foods. And as we've talked about many times, we want to keep those 5 food groups: the fruits, the vegetables, the low-fat and fat-free dairy, the whole grains, and the lean proteins around.
Yeah, you've got some great choices.
And here's some ways we can just incorporate some of these. This is a very simple yogurt parfait. We've got yogurt, granola, and fruit, so you've got 3 food groups in there. It's a great snack. It's quick and easy to the kids can put it together themselves.
And so many fruits are in season in the summer, and kids
it's a
love
perfect time to get fruits in season. Exactly. Yep. Even things like just yogurt or cheese and crackers and fruit, or those kinds of things. Quick and easy snacks as well. You can also, something as simple as a bean dip. You can start with a can of refried beans and mix in some Greek yogurt, some plain yogurt with it, and thin it up a little bit. Top it with some cheese. And if you're going to use chips, use the baked chips, because those are going to be a whole grain.
Yeah, kids love crunch, huh?
They like the crunch, but you can also dip vegetables in that too.
So, Terri, one of the things that we hear a lot is, yeah, this is a great idea, but it's the planning. You know, how do I plan for that? How do I plan ahead?
And you absolutely need to do that. So one idea is, for instance, if you want to have just vegetables and dip, have it available in the refrigerator. When you get home from the grocery store, wash things out, put it in a container that the kids can just open it up and snack out of that, so that you don't have to prep it every time you want to have some.
Yeah, wash them, but pat them dry as well, so they don't get slimy too.
Well,
you know?
that's true too. Yes, yes.
Okay, you've got the great milk here, and I was going to say you could tell kids that they can go down the roller coaster to get to the bottom of the ride, right?
That sounds like a great idea.
What have you got here?
So we want to also be able to cool off. This is very simply a half a banana with some of your favorite flavors of yogurt, and then rolled in nuts or coconut or granola or whatever your favorite topping is, and then put it in the freezer and freeze it.
And it's filling.
It's filling. It's a popsicle. It's a healthy popsicle. You'll feel good about your kids picking that up. It's fruit and nuts or granola.
That's so sweet too. Now, what happens if you're not home and you want to make sure that the kids are snacking, but they're snacking on the right stuff?
And so you want to make sure you have those things prepped and get those 5 food groups. And if one option is in the freezer, again, to be able to cool off, you can freeze yogurt and juice together in a popsicle mold. And if you don't have the popsicle molds, you can actually just freeze, this one is yogurt and juice, in just little ice cube trays that are just, you know, different shapes, and they come in all different shapes, and then they can pop those onto a bowl of cereal or a whole variety of things.
Yeah, and these are great as well.
Use popsicle molds too, and that's just yogurt and your favorite flavor of juice. And again, it's a healthy popsicle. And if you don't have the popsicle molds, it's very easy to just put the yogurt in the freezer itself.
And so, Terri, this keeps the kids hydrated as well, right? Do you have some other tips for making sure that they stay hydrated?
You definitely want to make sure that they stay hydrated, and the fluid that they get from some of these foods will definitely help. Things like flavored milk will help, in addition to water, water, water. Make sure they're drinking water throughout the day.
See, if you do this right, you don't have to hook up a monitor and spy on them all summer. They've got the great stuff.
That'd only be for the eating. You might have to check on what else they might be doing.
Right. Thanks, Terri. Great tips. And for more information, everyone, just visit ArizonaMilk.org. And still to come.